What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, we're back again, bringing you guys another Coliseum playthrough video. Already uploaded should be the Gladius and the Olympus videos, so make sure to go ahead and check those out. But in this video, we are going to be going through the last of the Coliseum branch this month, which is going to be the T-Bone Coliseum. So remember, guys, the teams that I use in this video are just the teams that I used in order to beat this Coliseum. Not everyone is going to have the exact same units as me, but these are just what I used in order to beat it initially. So hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy the video, but without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Round number 1 will be against a whole bunch of different soldier characters. Now, these guys will have either a 1 or a 2 turn cooldown, and they each have 470,000 health. They have a delay protector for 99 turns, and every time they attack, each one of them has like a different effect. Some will paralyze you, some will go ahead and do proportional damage, so 30% health cut. Sometimes they will go ahead and halve your attack. There's just different little effects that you do have to take note of. But you can go ahead and just try and take them all out in a single turn, which is probably the most ideal way to do it. With a whole bunch of health cutters, you shouldn't have too many issues with this stage at all. So I'll see you guys in the second round on Coliseum T-Bone. Round number 2 is going to be against Zoro. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be asking what kind of team they can use to actually beat this, because what will happen is he will go ahead and make it so that your friend captain is gloomed or despaired for 55 turns, so meaning that you can't bring along a Blackbeard friend captain in order to actually take down this guy. And that was the problem that I had. However, this actual team, I didn't actually build this team. This team was, I found it online. I can't remember who it was. I believe it was Fabio OBTC who had this team on their channel, and they use this to beat it. Now, the only condition that you really need to fulfill in order to beat this is to make sure you're getting some Dex Orbs on your green units, because he'll actually put up a shield where you need to hit him with 3 green orbs before he can actually take damage. So in this instance, this is where we go ahead and burst, activate all our specials, and we basically win. This team clears it very, very easily, so I highly recommend this team if you guys are struggling against the Zoro stage. But other than that, I'll see you guys on the third round of Coliseum T-Bone. Round 3 against Chopper, it can be kind of difficult because he has 3.6 million health, he has a whole bunch of adds, and what will happen is that if you go ahead and try and boost your attack with a type boost, he increases his defense to 240,000 for 2 turns. And if you try and delay this guy, he then has a damage limiter inflicted on him. I believe it's a damage limiter. So this guy can be quite tricky, but if you bring along a quick Lucci friend and run a powerhouse team, you're not going to have too many issues with this stage whatsoever. So other than that, guys, I'll see you guys in the 4th round against Coliseum T-Bone. Round number 4 will be against Garp. Now, Garp has 8 million health, and he'll attack every 3 turns for just under 20,000 damage. His preemptive attack will cut your health by 90% and change all your orbs into food orbs, and also has a delay protector for 99 turns. If you get him below 20%, he does 100,000 damage to your crew. So he's quite difficult to take down, but definitely go ahead and bring some damage reducers if you are struggling. Health cutters are going to be your best friend, definitely, for this stage, as he has so much health. When you do a health cut, it's going to be taking away millions of his health, which does overall making him a lot easier to take down. But anyways, guys, I'll then see you on the final round of Coliseum T-Bone against T-Bone himself. And now we arrive at the final stage, which is against T-Bone, but before that we have to verse Garp once again. This time Garp does not have near as much health. He's only got 3.5 million health this time around. However, he does still hit for the same amount of damage, and he still does the exact same thing. So you do have to be very, very careful about it as well. And just because of his health requirements and the way that it is, because they have made it his health bar is a lot shorter, it means that his 20% health range is significantly larger. So you have to be very, very careful about getting him under 20%, because under 20%, he does 100,000 damage to your crew. So be careful about that. But let's talk about T-Bone. T-Bone has 2.2 million health, and he'll attack every turn for 5,000 damage. He doesn't actually have a preemptive attack, so make sure all your specials are ready to go before you reach that final room. When T-Bone falls below 50% health, he's going to do 10,000 damage to your crew, and he doesn't actually do anything under 20%. It's just under 50%, he does 10k as damage. Now, when you actually kill T-Bone, he will revive up to 90% of his max health. Then your captain will be despaired for 4 turns, and he'll also increase the chances of you getting negative orbs, and he disables your recovery for nearly 20 turns upon revive. So once he revives, that's where the real battle begins. But definitely bringing a Despair Reducer is going to be your best friend for this. You can delay him as well. He does not have a delay protector, so you can do that as well. Save it for the revive, of course. But overall, T-Bone, is he worth farming? It really is dependent on whether or not you really want to spend the gems or not. He's got an interesting special which will max at 14 turns that states if your health is below 500 when you activate the special, reduce damage received by 99% for 1 turn. It's a very, very interesting special for certain teams or certain dungeons where the enemy will knock down your health to a really, really low amount. This actually might not be a bad special, and I have seen this guy used in some certain teams before. He actually has a very, very useful special, as I said. You know, 99% damage reduction is very, very high. Like, that's, you're literally taking no damage. Even if you are under 500 and you activate that special, most of the time you're going to live whatever attack you are going to be taking. So yeah, a very, very strong special. However, that is a really, really high restriction of being below 500 health in order to activate it, which does really, really suck. But that is going to end the video, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy the video, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all of the content I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.